So Jason Momoa, for those who don't know, is a member of the Redrum MC. We interviewed him on the program. He was at the Bike Riders movie premiere. So pictures get took there of him in his colors, and now online multiple sites are trying to sell a version of his vest. Do not support these. These are real club colors that they're trying to bootleg. And it's not just him. Clubs like the Mongols, Hells Angels, Vagos, Outlaws, Banditos, all of their colors are online. We're going to talk about the obvious dangers of wearing these things. Also, the Black Label Society. Are those vests safe to wear? Let's get into it. Big shout to the ghosts and the ghost sets. Welcome to Demons Row TV, the holy grail of MC culture, where we cover everything motorcycle and motorcycle club involved. I'm Sos the Ghost. I'm your host for the evening. Hit me with a pound wherever you're from. That's hashtag for the youngins. Just want to know where everybody's from. I'm from the Bronx, New York. So Jason Momoa pulled up to the Bike Riders movie premiere to support the culture in his domain, which is Hollywood. He pulled up on his bike with his daughter, and he's wearing his Redrum MC colors. Now, I've done videos, full interviews with Jason Momoa and Cliff, the Redrum MC national president. If you're interested in learning more about Jason Momoa's motorcycle club, I'll link those both down in the description. So Jason being there is a big deal because he represents the culture as a fully patched member of an MC. And it's a big deal because Hollywood and the media frown down on motorcycle clubs and only want to exploit it to make clubs look bad whenever they do a movie or a TV show. So he's supporting the movie because it's based on real life, but he's also showing them the real life of him being a member of a motorcycle club. So it's awesome, him out there representing the culture in the right way with no negative stigma. Shout to Big Cliff, the national. He was there with him. I'm happy for him seeing his vision out in Hollywood like that. Imagine if you made something and it ended that far. Jason Momoa was wearing it. That's a big deal. But of course, when people try to do positive, somewhere out there's a cockroach.
I buried those cockroaches!
Somebody get me a slipper, thinking of a way to up a good thing. So I saw these websites with pictures of Jason with his vest at the Bike Riders red carpet and calling it the Bike Riders 2024 Jason Momoa vest. Can you believe the nerve of these people? You could just be out there hanging out and they'll take a picture of you and bootleg it. First off, I know they bootleg a lot of clubs' vests, but are they even capable of recreating this and selling it for $89? I mean, to make these patches is pricey. I don't know how they do it. To recreate a set of a fully patched member's patches could cost hundreds of dollars for one vest. So how do they even produce this? This site right here, Wilson Jackets, says it's an Orlando, Florida company. I don't know how this is possible where somebody in the country could get away with doing something like this. It sounds off to me because if it's a US company, they can easily get sued for trademark infringement. But I guarantee you, if you was to order this, which I'm not endorsing and I'm telling you not to, it would come from China. Nowhere else could they put something like this together for this cheap. I noticed that because I ordered a backdrop for a new set I wanted to build from an American company. A couple of weeks go by and I emailed them and they tell me it's going to take 30 days to create it. So I'm thinking, they're going to put some time in and really do it right. It's a big job, maybe, I don't know. So finally they emailed me. They sent it out with a tracking number. So I'm like, oh, bet, I'm good. Wrong. I look at the tracking number, China. So I think this is the same deal with this vest. It gotta come from China, but I don't think they can actually send you a vest with this many patches for $89. I just can't see how that's possible. I mean, it's a different country. Maybe the stuff costs so cheap that they could do it. I'm not sure. If it's true the US is so far behind China in production, it's not even funny. I looked more to investigate. There's so many sites selling it you wouldn't even believe. If these were truly American companies and Cliff was the sue, he'd be filthy rich. Knowing these scammy sites, you're thinking you're getting the vest and they'll send you a picture of him in his vest. But it's all trademarked insignia. Cliff created this vision and it's not right for them to sell this. So as a community, we have to not support things like this. And I know no one from the motorcycle community would violate like that. But the people who don't ride and are just fans of Jason Momoa, they don't know. They might just think they're supporting Jason. This vest he's wearing is his real motorcycle club colors. Do not buy this vest. It's not supporting him or the club. It's actually stealing from them. Could you imagine being that famous that you just show up to a premiere and people take what you're wearing, reproduce it, and sell it? I mean, we need to sit down with Jay and make up a line. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want that type of fame. It's too much, you know? A little bit of fame is cool, but that type of fame, I don't know, man. I see why he's reserved. That's why Jay is always in the woods somewhere so he could get some peace, because he's a regular guy. Like, he's a guy that likes to ride, work on bikes, you know, drink beers, have fun. And he can't just walk down the block like any other person. I remember when he went to Manhattan, when he got out his car, a mob formed and it became dangerous because everyone starts rushing towards him because they want to see him, you know, in a positive way. They start pushing through each other and it's easy for an excited crowd to trample someone. I've seen situations like that many times growing up in the Bronx. There's so many people where if a crowd starts pushing, like let's say there's a fight going down and everybody's so nosy and they want to see someone get beat up. I've seen people slip and people start to trample the person and their friends trying to pull them up. It happens, you know, when you get this many people together, it's easy to happen because people are just in another mode. They go crazy, not intentionally, but they don't realize because of all the commotion, and you could really get hurt bad in those situations. Celebrities like Jason Momoa could literally get locked up for disturbing the peace. You're literally locked up because people love you so much they trampled someone. And this isn't just Redrum MC. I saw the Mongols on there. I saw the Outlaws, Hells Angels, Pagans. If you don't know about motorcycle clubs, these are clubs that are bitter rivals, and if you wear one of their vests and bump into their rivals, you can lose your life. Realistically, even if you bump into the club itself and you're wearing fake colors of their club, it's gonna be a dark night and Batman's not coming to save you. The information is here for you. Make the decision, but at least you know what the consequences are. I wanted to address one other thing, the Black Label Society vest. People ask me frequently, what are the politics when you're riding with a motorcycle with this vest on? And I can tell you truthfully, I've never seen anyone pressed over a Black Label Society vest. The only thing I can tell you is I've heard people tell me they were told to remove it. And I know Zach Wild said, if you run into an MC and they tell you to take it off, take it off. So that tells you that there's been tensions before and situations that have happened. So I'm not going to tell you don't ride with it, because where you live is probably not an issue, but for someone else, it really could be an issue. I don't know. Just ride safe. But I always say, if all else fails, go with your gut. When you get on that bike, you're gonna get that gut feeling if you know you're doing something dumb. One thing I would say is don't go to events where you know there's gonna be a whole bunch of outlaw motorcycle clubs there. Wearing it, I think it would, you know, just to be on the safe side. Not to say that something definitely will happen. Better safe than sorry. But let me know in the comments any questions you have about Jason Momoa and his motorcycle club status. I'm very close with them and I know the whole situation, how it goes down. And get your Demons Road shades now. They got the bandana on the side. You could get those at www.demonsroad.com. I got another video. It'll be linked above. And thank you for tuning in to Demons Road TV, the holy grail of MC culture. Like, subscribe, and comment. No, yeah, we ghosting, baby.
Oh.